Hey there, Besiege friends. I am back and trying to make my reloadable catapult. So I'm going to take this vehicle and I'm going to do two things. I'm going to brace it and I'm going to make it lower to the ground, and I'm going to put a mine in it. Because I've found that with these little catapults I cannot throw boulders, I can only throw mines. So to lower it down, and I'm going to change it to a tank drive mechanism, I'm going to switch to the smaller motor wheels, and I'm just going to add them like we always do. But then I'm going to tweak the parameters, and I want the parameters for this side to be controlled by the number 4 and the number 1 on the number pad, and I want this one to be the number 5 and the number 2 to go backwards. And then I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste it to the other side, and I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste it to the other side. Real quickly, let's test how it works. It drives with the arrow keys. That's wonderful. Those are all set. And when I do L, it launches just fine. I don't want to win though. I want to make a reloadable cannon, or I want to make a reloadable catapult. So at this point, let me show you my reloading mechanism. A user suggested, hey, why don't you make a crane? So let's give it a shot. First, let's move out into space, and we'll even translate so that our design is far forward. Let's add some more. Can I fit one more? Ooh, I can. And then let's lower it to the ground. I'm going to delete all of this stuff. Add some 2s out here, because I want to use this space as wisely as I can. That way it's a super strong tower for the next part where we have it be a crane. So I'm going to just bring this all the way across. Into one block there. So then the idea for the crane is to use a steering block, which we'll grab from right back here in locomotion. And we're going to put a steering hinge that goes, as you can see, right and left. And then we're going to add a block off that. And then I want another steering hinge in front of it that can go up and down. So I'll be able to raise the apparatus up and down as well. And then we're going to use a hinge. So I'm going to rotate this so it's got the up and down. So we're going to add another block out in front. And on the front of this, we're going to attach a winch. So that way we'll be able to lift up the item down below. Now, to get our winch connected, we need to build a little tower up, and then we simply go over to our mechanical. We're going to put a spinning block and attach it to a grabber. Then we can get rid of these pieces because we just need it up there so that we can attach it. Go to our winch, and we are going to attach this end of our, and I'll hit R to rotate it, this end of our crane to this. And then after all of that, when we hit space, you can see that the N and M lifts up our crane. We can use the arrows to go left and right. Now, unfortunately, we got to fix the both of these are going in opposite directions. Alright, so I want my crane to be able to move left and right, and I'm going to do that with the 1 and 2 on the keyboard. And then I'm going to change these so that it goes up and down, and I'm going to do that with the 3 and the 4 on the keyboard. All kinds of harm can happen when you run into mines, but hey, ho, Jiminy Crickets, that wasn't quite how it was supposed to work. Let's see if we can find a way to not have ourselves blow up when it first launches. I'm gonna hold down N. There we go, so that way it lifted up. Phew! Alright, so we know that L is gonna work and it's gonna blow that up. When I press spacebar, I need to hold N so that we don't hit the mines, because that does drop down pretty darn quickly. And let's take a peek. We know that this is going to launch just fine. And now let's see if we can grab a mine. Little M to drop that down. Oh man, my catapult doesn't come back to the reset. So even if I do have this work, it won't be effective. Alright, let's go to the other side. Come on, that one should... Oh! Should have grabbed. Alright. It's late. I'm going to come back another day. Conquered, yes. Built the perfect design, not so much. Thanks for watching, friends. Have a great night.